build roads. And then, when they had the blast, they found this. Like, what a beautiful thing to find. So we're gonna get ready and head down into the cave. It is. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at that. Oh, one more.
Nice long line of us, huh? Did you look down and see?
Yeah.
Look at that. You must catch them enough that I can. It is all different colors. Some of it's shiny.
What?
This is getting dripped on more than what's not shiny.
Yeah.
So as we're walking along in this area, I just want you guys to look up at the ceiling. Right here is what is the fissure or the lifeline of the cave. And in the different spots we're in, you'll see the lifeline. That's where the water drips through and causes the erosion that makes the cave. In this area, if you look at this group of formations, does anyone know what these are called? Yep. Yep.
Stalagmites?
Yep,
So you should
stalagmites. They have a G stalag for ground and they might reach the ceiling someday. This area has lots of stalagmites, but not very many stalactites, which are the ones that hang tight to the ceiling, because the water's dripping a lot faster here, making these formations grow a little bit quicker. The stalagmite right over there is over 17 feet tall. Does anyone know how fast these grow? How long does it take to grow a formation?
A year or an inch every year.
So an inch every 100 years. So can you imagine to get 17 feet tall, how many hundreds of years that had to be growing?
1,700 no.
Yeah, smart. All right. Catches up a little. You can even move up a little bit more if you want. We'll let you get a little caught up. I'm going to turn off the lights back.
Daddy, that's cool. Hey.
Looking down that way, yeah.
So they're not kind of blinding us. I'm going to turn off these lights for a minute so that we can look up at the ceiling. So let's see, I think you guys are close enough you won't be in the dark too much. So if you look up right over here, when you were watching a movie, we saw that giant squid-like creature called a cephalopod. We have a fossil of a giant cephalopod. See that bump? So there's the tip of its cone, and it runs all the way back that way. So its name means head foot because its feet come out of its head.
I wish my feet came out of my head.
Me too.
I wonder about you sometimes.
Also on this end we're standing, this is the south end collapse. If you're in an area where caves might grow, it's called a karst system. And you can recognize where caves could be by disappearing rivers and sinkholes. So on the outside, this whole property is full of sinkholes, but on the inside, it's actually a collapse. So when this first opened, they took all the rubble out of this whole first area of the cave, and they thought the cave might have ended here, right at the collapse. They even dug that back 60 more feet back there. They couldn't find any more cave, and then they realized as they removed rubble that the cave actually goes down from here. So we're going to get ready to go down some stairs and to an area that's carved out by a river. So it's mechanical erosion instead of chemical erosion. And also, at the bottom of the stairs, guys, there's a rock that we can touch if you want to see what a formation feels like. And as you're walking through this way, you kind of look up, down, and all around because you can really feel how the river carved out this whole area. So right down here, if anyone wants to see what it feels like, you can rub your hand on that rock. and check it out.
The really small one?
This one. Yep, right there. The nub.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere in here. It feels like it's loud.
It
Oh.
does.
I almost got a duck.
Don't fall down there. Katie, don't fall down. Oh. Another one. Lava sinking.
Oh, I just realized.
Whoa.
Think about this.
In here?
It'd be a place to go on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
You might want to come here on the hottest day.
Yeah.
I wish this was my house. I lost it.
There'd be no windows. But it is so cool down here.
There would be a big goal. That would be a constant law.
This one's a fun place to work. I have fun coming in my dog.
She's got an obsession with rocks and gems. She will live in
Cool. You could grow up and work in a cave.
Look at that. I have a really bad one.
Really? Did you dig for gems while you were waiting for your tour? You can dig for free out there. It's
I
really
know, I wanna-
fun.
I
You can
wanna-
dig and sort and see what's out there.
I want to use the princess gems. I want to see what they look like. Or I want to use all the fossils. Hit your head, Katie, or Daddy. Sinkhole.
Hey, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, look at that. As you go through this area, make sure you check out our stream. That's one of our disappearing rivers. It's always running but never filling up. So you know it's running somewhere. As you guys come around the edge, make sure you check out the river before you head up the stairs.
It looks exactly like that river that we saw here. Yeah.
This little river.
Actually made by water. Isn't that cool?
Are you recording, Daddy?
Yep.
Whoa!
Daddy. Down. I got flipped down.
Drip man.
Now I got fucked. Oh! Cave kiss. Oh, I was wondering why the cave said cave kiss.
Isn't that cool?
We'll go in front of me.
I made a wish. Daddy, did you? Whoa. What happened? I made a wish.
Are you a race car driver? No. Motorcyclist?
You wish.
That's what I wish. That's what I wish.
A car? So right now we're in the biggest cavern in the cave. Can anyone guess why this one's bigger than all the rest? Maybe someone who's been here might have an answer. How about you? You've never been here? So when we were in the first area of the cave, we looked at the lifeline on the ceiling. This area actually has two lifelines, one that goes that way and one that goes that way. When the water drips down through the rock, it mixes with carbon dioxide, it makes carbonic acid, and that's what eats away at all the limestone to make this giant area. Does anyone like carbonic acid? Raise your hand if you do. You do. What is carbonic acid?
Oh, soda.
Yep, so soda. If you guys drink soda or anything carbonated, you actually are drinking carbonic acid. Isn't that cool? Does anyone have cavities? Anybody? Cavities? So, if you drink a lot of soda and you don't brush your teeth, do you think it'd give you cavities?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like tiny caves in your mouth. Because it does the same thing to your teeth that it does to this giant area of the cave.
Like then you can have lines in it.
Right up over here, we have what you call flowstone. It kind of looks like gravy or ice cream or something running down that hill. And so right up at the top is a pool, and the water slowly collects in that pool, and it overflows, and calcite crystals then make that formation called flowstone. Also on the ceiling, if you see it, we call those cave draperies, cave ribbons. And it's also named after breakfast food. Who can guess what that's named after?
Bacon!
Yep, bacon, you're right. So they call that cave bacon. So kind of neat thing to see, huh? Does it make you hungry? Two people wore their raincoats. I think they knew they were going to get ripped on. Three? Does anyone want to do an experiment with me?
Yeah.
Who knows what the cave temperature is? Anybody? 50 degrees. Yep, 50 degrees. And it's 50 degrees year-round because caves are the annual average temperature of where they're at. So in Wisconsin, 50 is our annual average temperature. So if you guys want to do an experiment, get to where you can touch the rail. And put out your hand in the air and see what the air feels like. And then put a hand on the rail and see what the rail feels like. What's colder? The rail. You know what? They're both 50 degrees. Isn't that crazy? So the rail draws the heat away from your hand so much quicker because it's metal, it actually feels colder. But it's the same temperature of the air. And if you held on to it for a really long time, it'd keep absorbing your body heat and it would get warmer. Isn't that neat?
No lights.
Yep, I'm turning off the lights. I'm going to leave you guys in the dark. Let's see if we can keep going this way.
This cave is cool.
As you guys get ready to head up these stairs, if you're tall, if you can stick to the left, or just make sure you watch your head. I'm going to turn off the lights behind me.
This is where you have to.
Oh, there'll even be another.
Hey, you two go on the right side. Your dad.
Stick to the left, Minnow.
That's cool. Watch your heads. Daddy, look. Look at those rocks. We are going downstairs. Downstairs is cool.
It's dark up here, isn't it?
Oh, look at that water. Look at all that water.
Water down there. I'm going to turn on this light at least.
Looks like a turtle shell. Looks like a turtle shell.
It does a little.
Sorry.
Daddy, we're stuck in here.
Huh?
We're stuck in here. There's no entrance. Unless we go back up the stairs.
Do you guys think we have any fish in our water?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see any fish?
No.
It'd be cool though, right? We don't have any living things in our cave. But we're living, except for springtails, which are these tiny off-white insects that you could barely see. But that's all we have because it was a closed cave.
Let's see, I'm gonna turn off that light behind me.
Right there.
This is more flowstone, but it's all different colors. Does anyone know why it's different colors?
Different minerals?
Yep, different minerals. You have lots of good answers. So we have iron oxide and manganese, which mix in with the water as it runs down. And the iron oxide makes the yellows, the oranges, the browns, and the manganese makes the grays, the whites, and the purples. You can actually, as you're coming up and down those stairs, we'll go out this way, see the pools of water on there, and see the water beneath it is all the water that still sits in the cave. How about this spot? We have a line right along there. Who knows what that tells us?
There's water there.
How high the water was?
Yep, so the water, that shows us where the water level sat for a pretty long time. And then right below it, that stuff that looks like broccoli or upside down trees is actually cave coral. And so it forms a similar way that coral in an ocean would form. We also, right up on that shelf, do you guys see all those little white formations? Remember what the ones hanging from the ceiling to the ground are called? Yep, stalactites. Those are early stalactites, and they call them soda straws because they're actually hollow on the inside. The water drips down the inside, and then it slowly fills up and becomes solid to become more bigger ones like those over there.
Look at all there. There, this looks like eyes of that water. It's like water.
Let's see if you guys want to keep walking this way.
Join us. There we go. Aha, you are gonna go from baby.
Oh, some of these look like they. What?
And this is a good spot for family pictures. You want to put them on?
Okay, yeah, move away. What's this? Mud. Hello. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to go up the stairs. Oh,
Back the way we came?
yeah, we're going to come out this way.
Water and tumbled through the water and landed, and now it's getting dripped on and turning into stalagmites. And we can figure it happened probably a few hundred years ago. Because they only grow in inches. And this is actually like at least like 500 to 600 years old. Kind of neat to know. As we walk through this next area, you also can see like a stalactite graveyard. It kind of looks like. And then as we come back around, you're going to see all different kinds of formations. Does anyone know what it's called? The stalagmite, the stalagmite.
Yeah.
That's a good thing for it to be called. Anybody else? The others? So they're called columns. And this area, it either could mean a stalagmite grew all the way to the ceiling, a stalactite grew all the way to the floor, or they met in the middle. And we're going to walk through what's my favorite passage in the cave coming up. And as we walk through this area, you're going to see a whole bunch of columns, and you're also going to have to turn sideways and duck and kind of look around as you go. Watch your head. But it's just beautiful walking through there.
Hey, she lied to me. She said we were going up the stairs.
Yeah, that's why I came back. Yeah, she said She was saying stalactite graveyard.
Graveyard.
But look at this. I don't know if that's natural, but they did it really cool. Okay.
Squat down. So I can see your face. That was good.
Whoa.
Having trouble?
Oh my gosh.
Katie, look what we're walking on. It's pretty.
Okay, turn around. Grandma, look at this. We got like dog trails. There's a little pool. And we have to duck. Look at these. Ooh. Okay, it's not really a pool. It's those are cool. They're lily pads. And those stalagmites or stalagmites are like the lily flowers. Whoa! Don't tell you're gonna take it. Look how many just small stalagmites. Honestly, I think a cluster of smaller ones looks a lot cooler than just one big one. Yeah. Look at this. Sanctuary. It scared me.
Oh, you turn.
So easy.
You guys don't like stars?
We do, I just don't know where we're going.
Oh, that's cool.
I kind of just all in all. I mean, I people in my school kind of made. I went to Florida.
Wasn't that
Yeah, well, I
exciting?
saw something way cooler than Florida. This is nothing right here.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
This is right there. Keep your name on. Nope, not yet. We're still gonna go forward. That's up in the web.
I'm recording.
असं वाटतं की आता काढेल तुम्ही मेंटेन करतो 10 सेकंदापर्यंत एक्सप्रेशन
Plus it won't stay safe, so they actually carved a little tunnel around and put it in there. So you can actually look in and watch it grow without disturbing anything inside.
There's like the thing that they call a shelter.
In World War II, this was a bomb shelter down here. And also during tornadoes, this is a place that you can come and be safe if there's a tornado.
How do we get out? There's some water here. A lot.
Okay, guys, so we're some sort of specific
Like you had to go down for a bomb shelter. We're a tornado. Tornadoes go by in the summer and they have to bring everyone down. And even once a year. So in this area, we're going to get ready and do a quick experiment. So as you guys come in, if everyone could go back against this wall. Has anyone had a glow-in-the-dark toy before?
Yeah.
You know how you have to put it by a lamp and you have to make it glow in the dark? Well, some things just light up. But we're going to do an experiment with glowing in the dark and with just plain darkness. So if everyone could back up a little bit against this wall, we're going to use that wall for an experiment. So you want to be where you're facing that wall. Yep, you can be right over there. So for a second, if anyone has cell phones or cameras or anything, I need you to push the screens up against your body or our experiment won't work. So if you could hide your screen so that they're not emitting any light. If everyone could do that. For 1 minute, I'm going to turn off all the lights. And then I'm going to have everyone shut your eyes. And then I'm going to flash a bright light, and then I'm going to have you open your eyes again. And it only works if you shut your eyes when I ask. So you ready? Here goes all the lights off. Shut your eyes. Isn't that cool? Can anyone see their hand in front of their face?
No.
No? Anyone see anyone next to them?
No. No. I feel someone.
Okay, now everyone shut your eyes. And open your eyes. And look at that wall over there.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool? It goes away pretty quick. So let's try it one more time, just in case you might have forgot to shut your eyes. Now to look at, if you look in the water, you can see all the formations on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get her. Gabby, you were so funny. Gabby, you were so funny. What's here? What is that?
I know, but I won't touch
What does that do?
That's the light that flashed. Maybe we got to do the glow in the dark. Are you having fun? Get them move it on the other one. If you guys look up as you're walking through this tunnel, you're going to see the mine shaft for that one part that we were just in that was a little bit of a man-made part. This was how they got the rock out. They didn't want to have to carry it all the way to the entrance, so they made a mine shaft so they could bring the rock straight up. So we're still about 40 feet underground. If you're up in the parking lot and you look across the street, you'll see a green house. Right in front of that sits a tiny shed on top of this, so you can know where you were underground.
Huh.
We're almost out. Are you ready to be out? We were just here. I'm just making sure everyone's out of the tunnel, and then we'll keep going.
I was letting Logan get his picture. Ooh, these are slippery.
Downstairs. So did you guys have fun in the cave too? Yeah. Does anyone have any questions before we head up? No? These guys will be coming through, so I'm just going to turn off those lights once they get down. Keep that up.
See, it depends on how hollow it is. It's a little pop. That might have cracked it. That's a good sign. Yep. Now remember, nobody has ever seen in here before. For 1,000,000 years.
Let her be the first.
She is the first. She will be.
She will be. Don't block the camera. She's got a bad memory. She won't remember this.
other box.
Get all the pieces here. It was nice and hollow. Now, nobody's ever looked in there before. You're the first one. Open it up. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Good choice. A lot of beautiful crystal in there. Excellent. Put all those pieces in your bag.
That's a good chunk right there.
There you go. Enjoy that.
We'll show the lady up at the desk.
Yeah.
That said it was a good one.